Howdy, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments podcast, where I give you my real life stories and their healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So I am a very loving person, not toot my own horn, toot toot, but I was trying to see if there was a sound effect for horn, but apparently I need to upgrade for that. Anyway, send those donations, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, back on topic. So I love being around friends and all of those types of things, right? And so I will hang on to people, and in my mind, we're going to be friends to the end, like Chucky, right? I think that was Chucky. I don't know. I'm confusing. Anyway, focus, Marisa. So I always see myself as being friends with people for forever. You know, like you never get into a relationship with anyone, whether it be friendly or romantic or otherwise, or even, you know, well, some places of employment, we'll say, but you never start something out with the expectation of, let's just go on ahead and slap our expiration date on it right off bat, right? Like you never are saying your vows, well, for the most part, and thinking, yeah, this will be a nice like 5-year run, right? The reason I mention that, and the reason I say about all friendships and relationships in general, is because the download I got was hardcore. So it had to have come from the ancestors, because, you know, they pull no punches. So what I receive is that we keep, you know, and again, it's not a you thing, it's not a me thing, it's a we thing, but we keep trying to, you know, breathe life into relationships that have DNRs, right? They have explicit instruction from the universe, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Anyway, they have DNRs, do not resuscitate, on them. And here we are thinking we're mightier than thou, right? And chasing after these people, calling them up, texting them up. Hey, remember me? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, all the hays, right? And meanwhile, Spirit, God, Gaia, ancestors, powers that be, whatever you want to refer to them as, they're all one and the same, essentially. Meanwhile, they're looking like, Now, I got another blessing already lined up, locked and loaded, but this person over here wants to keep trying to resuscitate something that's already been gone, right? Like it's beyond expiration. It's like having old milk in the refrigerator that's completely spoiled, chunky, stanky, all those things, and still trying to figure out, well, you know, maybe if I put it with the right kind of cereal, it'll be okay. No, it is not cottage cheese, or at least I don't think so. I don't know. What is cottage cheese? Anyway, focus. The bottom line of the bottom line is this. You know when something's run its course. You don't need to kind of keep pushing and trying to figure out, like, how can we make this work? How can we make it last? Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't a get out of jail free card, right? This isn't like a, you know what? You get on my nerves today, so let's just call it what it is, right? Let's just go on ahead and throw in the old towel and keep it moving, because Marisa said there's a DNR on us. No, that's not the case. You have to do your due diligence, right? You have to be ready, willing, and able to have clear communication and all those things. But when the signs are clear and the flags are red, then that's probably the universe throwing you a solid and saying, go ahead and get out now. And if you decide to stay, you're still going to end up getting out, but it's just going to be way more uncomfortable and just all the things, right? So basically, Spirit is saying, let's do ourselves a favor and just, you know, what's that? Kiss goodbye. It's a kiss goodbye. Amicable. I mean, even if it can't be amicable, then, you know, just bye. Wish them well. You don't have to have any ill will or ill intentions towards one another. You can just call it what it is and put that stamp on it, right? But that's it. I'm not going to keep rambling on about the same thing over and over and kick a dead horse. See what I did there? DNR, dead horse. Anyway, follow along. So if this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. And by the way, don't forget to check me out on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be. And remember, it's Marisa Moments, and that's Marisa with one S because there's only one me. And like I mentioned earlier, if spirit moves you, and I know they will, go on ahead and send in a donation. Any contribution, small or large, creates ripples that will affect change. So let's help each other. Anywho, that's it. So until next time, happy healing.